afternoon, captains, or is it morning? Is it evening? Is it the other one that I've forgotten the time zone for? My name is Femennenly, and I am from the North American World of Warships office. I am one of the community coordinators over here, and today I bring you Sea Trials, La Galissonniere.
You tried.
I tried. Look, I attempted to pronounce it once. We've already accepted that I do not know how to pronounce this ship's name, and that's fine. We're just going to call it the La Glace. And we're going to proceed. Welcome to Ship's Trials for this lovely, if you're in North America, Friday afternoon. Sea Trials is where we take out a random ship that's in my port, and we take it out for a spin and talk about what it's good at, what it's not good at, usually how not to play it, and sometimes how to play it. Today we are taking out the Tier 6 French tech tree cruiser, the La Glace, as it is a French ship, and Tragic and I have a pretty strong friendship between us.
Friendship is magic.
Anyway, hello to everyone today. Hello over on Twitch, Fid, Rico, Daddy, Torch, Senpai, Lurk, Rigor. Good to see you guys. Good to see you. Hello from Chicago. Hello from Austin, Texas. Of course, over on YouTube, Alexander, Kevin, Jason, Mark, David, Frost, Arthur, etc., etc. Good to see you guys all. And let's not forget, over on Facebook, you guys are important to us too. Thanks for coming out tonight. Drew, Pablo, Terry, Armando, Michael. It's good to see you guys all. Anyway, Galissonniere, Tier 6 French cruiser. So, as the name suggests, this is somewhat of a glassy, a little bit of a glassy sort of ship. It doesn't have a lot of armor going for it, so playing it and playing it well is very, very dependent on its other features, such as its guns and your positioning. Yeah, we're gonna go with guns and positioning for this bad boy. It does also feature the reload booster that is new as of, what, 2 patches ago? Something like that? Three patches ago? Huh?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Close enough.
Hey, Fem.
Hey, what?
You have the wrong camo on it.
I have the wrong camo on it? I don't know. I kind of like this camo.
You need the school bus camo.
Why do I need the school bus camo?
Because that's what I run.
Okay, you heard this first here, ladies and gentlemen. We all have to run school bus camo because that's what Tragic runs.
No, just specifically you.
Just specifically or specifically?
Specifically.
Okay, because you said Pacifically.
Did I say specifically?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or are you do we want to go Atlantically? Anyway, guys, we're gonna start off. We're gonna load up all your premium consumables. If you've got the silver, spend it because it does help you out, and you need those bad boys. In terms of what I've used for modifications, main armaments mod 1 is usually pretty standard on cruisers, as there's really not much else in here that's really worth it. Damage con, since I believe I am running Last Stand, the other two are pretty redundant in that instance. Aiming mod to help with aiming, funnily enough. And lastly, this one's a little bit more up to you, depending on what you prefer to do. Propulsion mod allows you to speed up and slow down quicker. However, steering gears gives you better maneuverability in terms of rudder shift. I typically don't stop my ship very much as I overextend into everything, so it's better for me to be more maneuverable. Hey, Zach, it's good to see you. Hello. Hi, everyone. Good to see you this evening. In terms of commander skills, let's see what I picked the day I scheduled this. The other day I scheduled this. Okay, pretty standard normal first skill on your cruiser's priority targeting lets you know when stuff is firing at you. We do have an itchy ear and expert marksman to help rotate your guns a little bit quicker. Adrenaline rush, again, lower health, quicker reload. Superintendent, demo for the fires, Hiffy for the fires, concealment. It's a pretty standard kind of be obnoxious cruiser build, to be quite honest with you. Anyway, Galissonniere, Tier 6, let's take it in and let's give her a run. Hi, you play U-Boat? We are not playing the U-Boats today. Today is Sea Trials, where we just focus on one particular ship and teach you how to play it better. We will probably be showcasing the PTS maybe early next week. As an idea, guys. Yeah, I like my camo. I ain't need no school bus camo. I graduated school. I don't need to go back there. Tragic's like glaring at me as I try and move the microphone because it's covering the chat in one corner. That's what happens when I have 4 chat boxes open.
Why do you have 4?
Well, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and yours.
Oh, well, mine's also Twitch.
Okay. Anyway, guys, how's everyone going? Are you guys looking forward to this weekend? The Red Lotus, I'm doing well today. Thank you for asking me. It's good to see you. Hi! Mahmoud, hello! Okay, I need to try and like, okay, we'll have to do that next game. I call it the Galissonniere because she sets fires. Anyway, so what's the dealio with this boat? I don't actually know. Actually, I do know. I'm playing with you guys. 3 turrets, 3 with each guns each. 2 torpedo loaders. Is what you're looking at. A narrow, widespread. Torpedo loaders are... I can't actually remember how many torpedoes they give off. It's just a 2-loader, 2 sets of 2. So they are not attacking torpedoes as much as they are defensive torpedoes. As in, you're not gonna go in with the intention of moing, moing, moing on a battleship with your torpedoes, because A, all that's gonna happen is you're gonna get smacked in the face straight away. What was Zoop's announcement last night? Zoop announced that he would be joining us at Anchors Away Anaheim, which is a North America player gathering event in Anaheim, California on November 10th. It's not good enough to hold the line, but it's very useful for everything else. Yeah, so this cruiser definitely isn't a flag running cruiser, if you know what I mean. It's not going to pick up the flag and it's not going to run straight into battle. But it's a really good one at kiting maneuvers, and it's a really good one at kind of like more sneaky play, if you will. Anyway. So one thing that's brand new on this ship of recent is going to be your main battery reload booster. Now the main battery reload booster will reduce the amount of times it takes for your ammo to reload on your HE and your AP guns by up to 50%. So what this, well, by 50%, sorry. So what this means is if a sneaky little DD pops up right next to it, you can ducka it to death. What is this game? Hey! This is World of Warships. We are playing on the North America server. You can check out our game at www.worldofwarships.com. /Femennenly is the best. I kid. Anyway, I will like to remind you guys, quick off the bat, there are about 10 days left in ranked. If you have not finished that, I am one of those unlucky souls who still has not finished ranking out, but, you know, something like that. Unless it was Moscow. Yeah, but if you can do things quicker, why wouldn't you? You really don't need torpedo acceleration boost on this, since... the torpedoes are pretty short-ranged anyway. You don't really want to compromise any more length on them than what you already do. Scott, and anyone else asking for free stuff. We don't always give away free stuff, but when we do, it's usually to reward the people who are active in chat and hanging out and having a good time. If you want to get free stuff from the channel, make sure you're here every stream and make sure you're engaging with the others, and you never know when you'll be picked for a random code prize. But we don't always do them. It depends how Tragic's feeling. Tragic hasn't been given a Red Bull or some basic energy to begin the day with, it's probably not going to happen. So a really good way to play this ship, and as you can see from my first salvos, is the arc on the shells is pretty high. Now, on a lot of these maps, you can actually play pretty aggressively behind the islands because your high arc is able to get up and over the islands and get shells on. It's also got pretty good range for a tier 6 cruiser. So you're pretty able to sit at max range and with your, you know, relatively fast shells, just be able to lob them and be pretty much okay. So you can see what I'm doing here. Yes, I'm in line of sight of, you know, the Koenig and the Iron Duke, but since I'm at full range, it's easy for me to see their incoming shells quite quickly and react to them in dodging and ducking and diving them. Remember guys, it is a glass cruiser though, which means it is very susceptible to the heavy broadside shots, so you do need to be wary if you are intentionally or unintentionally going broad to targets. You very much need to play good map awareness to keep an eye on that. And I'm aiming too high again. My age-old issue is I aim too high. So we'll go there. I'm not even fed up. I've been playing this for a long time too, and with the amount of great content we bring in on a consistent basis, like I'm still very much love the game every single day, except for when I get annoyed at ranked. So that's a different kettle of fish. Hey Delta, how are you doing? Hey, the Elephant Tide, how are you doing? It's good to see you again. Anyway, as the French branch, I mean, the French branch definitely is one of the more squishy. Okay, DD coming up. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and use our reload boost so we can work on this Icarus and try and help him and the try and help our Shan horse buddy here. Of course, my gun reload isn't super quick right now, and I'm doing a great job of absolutely missing him. Just because I haven't really managed to get much benefit out of my adrenaline rush yet, but... You just need to be careful here in case after he finishes with the Shan horse, he turns towards me. Okay, he's down. And they got the Koenig down at the same time, and we're good to go. Unfortunately, I've been very unlucky with the El Torpedoes. Sorry, the fires this time around. Sorry, your English is not good. I'm sorry, I'm probably talking too fast. I may have had a smidgen too much caffeine today. But, you know, whoops. No subs on PT. We'll probably look at the subs on Monday during Naval News Night. But right now, we just want to play some Sea Trials, which we are going to teach people how to play the Galissonniere. Hopefully effectively. So, I've had some pretty good games in her. But what I was saying is it seems the standard trait with a lot of the French ships at the moment, guys, is they can put out a lot of damage if they're put into the right situations. They by no means necessarily have the strongest armor of their relative class and tier, but if used effectively, you really have to use the maneuverability that comes with them to be most effective in them. The battleships, the cruisers, all of them, you know, they have those speed boosts that if you can use effectively and use your maneuverability effectively, you can essentially be very, very crafty on the battlefield. It's like a fencer, if you will. It's not necessarily that you've got the biggest stick, but you can get the shots in when you need to get them in quickly, you know? Yes. I just compared French ships to a fencer. Having fun, always having fun when I'm playing my favorite game. Old Monkey, oh, 60,000 games in World of Tanks and moving to World of Warships, and you're loving it. Great to have you on board. Literally, because we're ships, right? But, sure. Okay. So, right now, normally what we'd be attempting to do is rotate fires through our targets, but since there's not really another battleship in close proximity, we're just gonna keep working on the Iron Duke for the time being. Arizona is stuck behind this rock. So far, it seems going very, very well. I haven't even taken a hit of damage yet. It's not my fire on him. He's now here. Oh, and down he goes. Okay, we're gonna actually speed boost on out of here and get further up. Is it HE crew that makes fires? It can, yeah, just mine is like a whole lot of nope right now. But I do have Hiffy on it as well, so I'm going for the pens. RSB, we usually don't like to announce our giveaways ahead of stream. You just have to hang out and find out, you know? Hey guys, how are you doing? Sorry, I'm like jumping all over the place. Unfortunately, at the moment, Facebook, you're going to have to humor me on answering your comments, as my Facebook is stuck and I can't alt-tab. So just hang tight for a second, guys. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to move in and we're going to start trying to work a little bit more on this Arizona here. Let me fix... Oh, dang it. Let me hit Facebook. There we go. What type of battle am I playing? This is a random battle. We're playing on Haven and it is domination mode. So aka capture base mode. And hold tight. Sorry guys, I'm missing like my chat window so I can actually make sure I can see everything I need to see. But I found the Henry 4 to be a monster. The Henry is very, very, very good at the HE spam, yes. Very good indeed. So it looks like the Arizona there is already on fire to something else. We're actually going to leave him alone. We'll try and find something over here to attack instead. Facebook can wait? No. We love our Facebook friends as much as we love our YouTube and our Twitch friends, so. There we go. Unfortunately, like, we lose some of our effectivity at range against cruisers, but hey, we'll still do a little bit there. But now this is where we have to be careful, because, yes... Hey, finally took some damage. Yes, there's battleships up here, but we can't be the one to take a battleship shell to the side. Like, we need to still be cautious about this. Just because I'm excited doesn't mean we shouldn't be cautious about it, you know? That's how you get yourself in trouble, is being like, I can do this! And then realizing you don't have a team behind you. So that's why I turn back around this island at this point, and I can start working this Belfast as he comes down, keeping myself in a little bit safer. Oh, my steering gear's up. I'm just gonna rep that because I kind of need it back. While keeping myself in a relatively safer position in terms of instead of being out here on board to the Nagato and the King George at the same time. So it's all about mitigating risk in this ship and taking the shots you can take when it's safe to do so.
Hey, Fem.
Hey.
That's an island.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe I just wanted to take an island getaway. I mean, it is the weekend, right?
Yeah. That's fair.
Hey, Gary Fabio, it's good to see you. Okay, now that we've de-islandified ourselves, aka gotten off the island, we're gonna go ahead and swing around here and try and get back into a better position so that when these guys are out of smoke, we are able to shoot them again. We do have some low health targets still around the map that if focused, this could swing the score. I don't think it's going to happen, but that's something very careful, particularly on these games that are like heavy switches of tiers, like tier 5 all the way to tier 7. It can happen very quickly. All it takes is one big salvo from a battleship, like a top tier battleship, to knock out one of the lower tier ships, and you know, the game can swing up very quickly, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen at this stage, which is good for us. Unfortunately, since we did have a lot of our team push up this way, didn't have that much chance for damage in this game, but a win is a win, and that is kind of the main thing, right? Remember, guys, if you have any questions for me, make sure you let World of Warships know. You and Notso should get together sometime. Notso and I do play together on occasion, and we both have that bad habit of islanding, if you will.
Doesn't that mean you guys should, like, cancel each other out?
No, I mean, if we're both having island vacations at the same time.
Okay.
Right? Maybe? It's kind of sad no one mentioned the IJN CG line. What do you mean, Savage? On YouTube? Femmen's country? Yeah. Hey, if only it was a French island that would have backed up. So let's go ahead and take a look at the enemy lineup. We are looking at mostly destroyers, a few cruisers. We are top tier, which is nice, and two of these bad boys, battleships, and a CV. Obviously, being a Galissonniere, one thing that's nice is you do have anti-air. Now, the anti-air on this ship, looking at the statistics of it, you've got a little bit of it. And you do have, obviously, a defensive fire. But it's not like, say, on the scale of what like the old school the old school, Cleveland was. There we go. We got there in the end. You had to quit playing World of Warships? Why is that, Jim? Spent too much time on it? Because if so, I'm guilty of that too. I need to move that microphone. The game map looks oddly enlarged like that. Like this. Or the one on my side. I do have my mini-map very large on my side. Being a CV player, that's pretty typical. They typically have these pretty large. I miss Fem's channel. I still stream on my own channel on occasion. You'll see me there this weekend. Hello, Adelpio. What's with Vanguard's ridiculous turret traverse? I personally actually haven't played the Vanguard myself at this moment. But if you're looking for information on any of the new ships coming out to World of Warships, make sure you check out the dev blog on Facebook, as that is the #1 place to find new information about stuff on World of Warships. Hey, from Tasmania, hello! How are you doing? The old Cleveland was way too OP for her tier. Well, funnily enough, she got moved. You know what I mean? Did I take a look at the test server? Yeah. I played the test server at home. But we're not going to look at the test server tonight, because I know a lot of other content creators are interested in playing that at the moment, and we did have the EU team focus on that yesterday, so we're going to leave that one to them for the time being, but we might take a peek at it on Monday, you know? Anyway, negative. Let's see what our team do. We do have good support on CCAP. Nicholas moving in earlier. Caster coming around from the side, so the Caster is one of the new... Oops. So is the Icarus, actually. The Caster and the Nicholas are two of the new Royal Navy. Oops. I can't show you them. Okay, Emerald. Okay, we have more Ducka Ducka than the Emerald. We are going to swap to AP. We're going to use this Nicholas smoke and pop him with the AP because he doesn't actually know we're here yet, which is awesome for us. And Emeralds are not fans of anti-penetration. Well, armor penetration shells. So we're gonna lead. Turned out slightly, but might get lucky. Yeah, did okay. He's probably gonna turn back, that's why I'm not swapping my ammo type at this stage. Another good little 3k nudge of him. Since there doesn't appear to be anything else up there with him, the Matsu and the Galissonniere have both been spotted over this way. We're actually going to go ahead and charge him, I think. I think that's my plan. We did lose our caster that went on the outside edge here. So it's a bit of precautionary. As we drive through this channel, we are going to drop our one set of 2 pathetic torpedoes down here. But, you know, it's better than nothing. Wow, we just lost 3 destroyers in the space of not long. Slightly disappointing. We are going to speed boost through now and try and catch off this, try and finish off and catch off this emerald now. Because we don't want to be lagging in this area here, because you lose shots on the other part of the map if you do so. Okay, we're going to go back to AP after this next salvo, since he is now heavily angled towards us. Hi Nicholas, how you doing, buddy? Since he is going broad again, we're going to swap back to AP before Tragic yells at us as well. Always important to do. Make adjustments before you get yelled at. He's slowly... Oh no, he just stepped back up. Swing and a miss. Again, trying to use as much of our maneuverability as possible to avoid getting those shots into our sides. Because that is an advantage that the French ships have over most others. Wonderful, got him down. Swap back to HE for our next attack. Anti-aircraft, aircraft coming in. We'll go ahead and pop that defensive fire. Pretty good start there. Hey, Alexander, great to see you. We need more mid-tier maps. This is one of my favorite mid-tier maps. What do you guys think? Which is your favorite? So, enjoying the Daka Daka. That is my anti-air. The Akastra is coming behind our Honghae. So we're going to help with that as much as possible. Little help there. Again, trying to help our CV with the anti-aircraft. Icarus turned back. Sorry, the Akastra turned back. But it does look like our Honghae has him. It's a really good ship. If you haven't got that one, it's a really good ship. It's a fun one to play. Okay. One little DD and 2 cruisers. They can manage that. We'll leave him be. Okay, so last thing we saw was a Pensacola out in this general area. Sitting, we are hard detected. Okay, no, the Pensacola's in the channel. We're good. Forward we go, guys. How do you get crosshair number 7? Are we... No, Terry Cox. You know the song. We are playing on the North American server. I am Femennenly. I'm one of the North American staff. Therefore, we typically play on the North American server when we have the NA staff on. Little bogey, won't you tell me your tales of ships? Little bogey, one of the slowest moving ships. Little bogey, why do you sail so slow? Probably shouldn't have slowed down there where I did, but whoops. That's, at times like that, I wish I had the propulsion module, but whoops. Okay, we're gonna keep duckering at him as we start moving around and getting ourselves positioned to go back into B. Getting rid of their CV will be very, very beneficial, as it always is, because that will help get rid of some of the spotting elements. DD very obviously in the smoke cloud in front of me. Okay, with the CV now down, what I'm going to do is put my defensive fire to get rid of those little fighters. So that I can move a little bit more aggressively in on whatever this destroyer is in here. Real quick. So one thing that's kind of key with the Galissonniere is making sure that you're angling correctly, which I'm not doing right now. Because I'm just kind of YOLO charging here a little bit. Go ahead and use that. Well, an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind, but at least I took out one of their destroyers and left more of the center of the map open. I wasn't really long for the world anyway in that scenario, but taking out the CV took out their vision and allowed our team to move on in. Did I forget she had reload booster? No, I still had her. I was aware I did. It's all good, it's okay. Hey, Hugo, how are you doing today? Why do you sail so slow? Yeah. It's slow and it's a glass ship. It's slower, but it's got good maneuverability if equipped correctly. Particularly with the speed boost, if you have the speed boost extender. Sorry, boost extender. Speed boost. Christmas cards? Oh, Christmas carols. Yeah, I don't know about that. We already have one CC who does an amazing job of Christmas carols for us. I don't think we need to.
I'm gonna go find that video.
You're gonna go find that video? Oh boy. So, I mean, even with me dying where I died, we're in pretty good position to take out their team. I don't think this game is going to last too long in the scheme of things. Anyway. Hi, Rupert! Good to see you. Nice to see you today. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so yeah. This is, I mean, it's looking promising. Their team is all pushed pretty far south this way, that even when they take out this the Furry Taco, it's going to take a long time for them to push back in. But anyway, let's head back to port and look at a few more details of the Galissonniere as we get her back into port real quick. Cheers from Mexico. Hello from Austin.
Hey, Fem.
Hey, what?
Can you explain your choice of air defense versus hydro on this ship?
I think the last time I played it, I was playing it with a CV. I think was the main part of it. Part of the reason I do have the anti-air is because at lower tiers, CVs are a little bit more present than what they are at higher tiers. As part of that, the ship having the slower speed, unless you're using your speed boost, it's not necessarily exactly hard for a CV to catch the glass off cut. It's not hard for a CV to catch a Galissonniere in a turn, in which, you know, having hydro is not going to protect you from that. And if you're being wary of destroyers and in terms of using your teammates to help give you some defense in that instance, you're not going to have as much issue. But you're going to be a little bit more prone to CVs if you do not have the defensive fire because of your maneuverability in terms of your ability to fluctuate speeds is going to be a little more compromised. Halloween event kicking in soon. I want to try those subs. Funnily enough, it will be Halloween. Unless you want to go ahead and try it out on the PTS server, it is available currently. I'm really regretting wearing this long sleeve t-shirt under my shirt today because I'm like really hot right now. Fun fact, the streaming room is really hot. Anyway guys, as I mentioned before, she does have slight defensive torpedoes. They're 9Ks. They're very much a secondary armament. That's why I did decide to go for expert armament over like torpedo boost. Although you could ideally swap this in for last stand as well as an alternative, but I kind of like my guns being more maneuverable, if you will. Of course! You're heading off, Zach? It was good to see you. I hope you have a great rest of your day. So, at the moment, there are 2-6 French cruisers, the alternative being the de Grasse. Pretty similar in terms of what it has. It does have 2x3 torpedo launchers, but it still has the 3x3 gun configuration, if you will. It's got a few more torpedoes. In terms of the La Grasse, however, in terms of the de Grasse, however, slightly different consumables, catapult fighter instead of that that reload boost. There we go. That's the one I was thinking about. Everything else is pretty much the same though, but catapult fighter instead of the reload boost. Pretty similar ship otherwise. Anyway, a few questions? I like that camo, the DeGrasse camo. The DeGrasse camo is nice. Yeah, I think it's the permanent camo for it. Come on, the Galissonniere. Come back to battle. I don't have another captain for the DeGrasse because I forgot to take one. But anyway, Hugo. Unfortunately, I am somewhat limited to English if you are trying to communicate with me directly. I do apologize on that. Let's see if I can just steal a captain from something, or try out a new captain, just so we can get back into game. There we go. We'll just take our lovely Dasha captain that we did get from the recent anniversary events. And we'll take the Galissonniere in for a battle and see how she plays slightly different. Do I have the premium French battleship, the Dunkirk? Yes, I do. Oh, now I can finally change this so I can actually see it. Fem captain when? If you want a fem captain, guys, that's something you're gonna have to bring up in forums somewhere. Because I can't be like, hey boss, can you make me into a captain?
Hey boss, can you make us into captains?
Yeah, hey boss, can you make Tragic and I captains? We think it will be a great opportunity, right?
Yeah.
Not sure if that will go down too well in our ideas meeting though. Particularly since they won't give me the other thing I wanted recently. That would be a lot less work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Yes, I am a master of 4 different languages, which is British English, Australian English, American English, and Femblish. Not sure the last one's quite real.
I feel like all of those are pretty similar. Maybe.
They all have their tweaks and uniquenesses to them.
Бой начинается.
Go Russia. Go Dasha. Anyway, so here we have the DeGrasse, as you can tell, given the fact that we do have this catapult fighter in slot 4 instead of a boost, the DeGrasse is definitely more of an AA orientated French cruiser over the Le Glace. Yeah, you got the DeGrasse and then you got the La Glace. It gets confusing. Hey, Grampy, it's good to see you. How are you doing today? Will there ever be a French CV? Never say never, guys. Unfortunately, on these sorts of streams, unless we've been given the prior approval, and usually we do promote when we're announcing something special, we do not announce ship plans that are coming to World of Warships on these streams. Your best bet is to check out the dev blog when they go up, as that will give you the most up-to-date information about what ships are coming to World of Warships. But yeah, no ship announcements tonight. We have had a lot of ships recently announced, such as the HMS Dreadnought, the HMS Vanguard, both announced during our birthday stream, which was a very special event stream. Keep an eye out for the event stream, guys, because you never know what we're going to be announcing on those forms of streams. One example of that, of a special event stream, is we have a stream November 11th. November 10th. Which is going to be the North American Player Gathering event, Anchors Away in Anaheim, or Anchors Away Anaheim. There's no "in" on the official title. This is why I don't like French cruises, guys. But we will have a special presentation from Sub Octavian at that event, so you're gonna want to be there for that. You're gonna be watching that stream for that one. Okay, now with the amount of enemy aircraft I have around me, I am going to go ahead and pop up my defensive fire to try and get rid of some of these planes. They're just outside my range at the moment because I am not spec for anti-air. Well, not in the traditional sense of like all captain skills, because I'm running a half captain at the moment, only a 10-pointer. There we go, with the planes coming in closer. I forgot the DeGrasse has a shorter anti-air range, if you will. So you have to be quite close in before you pop the defensive fire. Otherwise, very obviously, it loses its effectivity pretty quickly. Effectiveness, not effectivity, my bad, guys.
You tried.
I tried. I like making up words. Anyway, guys, Yeah, so Tragic Loss is our right-hand woman who runs the technical aspects of our streams. If you're wondering who is on the World of Warships account and responding to you and I cannot, that is her. Anyway. I'm getting a giveaway, just... Tragic distracted me.
I have done nothing.
Hey, Artyom, how are you doing? Poof. Yeah, I've never played the DeGrasse well. It's kind of like a hider to me, almost. I hope that is not final. If it is, I will be devastated. What do you mean, Olombi? Okay, so...
The HMS Vanguard.
Oh, yeah. No, guys, again, when the ships get announced, the stats and configurations of the ships when they first get announced are very much work in progress. They're very liable to change, and until they're pretty much confirmed as completed, they are eligible to be changed. So please don't take it as a, oh, I don't like this ship just because it is this way at this time, because it can change. Now, since we are the baby ship in the lineup in terms of we are tier 6 in a mostly tier 7, 8 game, we do need to play very, very cautiously and watch our... What do we want to watch? No one? Tragic's like staring at me awkwardly and it's like, I don't know.
Broadsides?
Broadsides, yes. How do I feel about the CV rework? At the moment, guys, I think it's too early for us, for any player, to make too much of an assumption of how the CV rework is going to really impact the game. There's a lot we haven't shown you guys yet, and there's a lot we're still working on in terms of different elements for it, that until we really get it out there in your hands and get it played, same with myself, like I haven't played it since CC Summit, and CC Summit was like version run, written on a napkin with a pencil sort of version. I think it's a little too early to say. But I'm excited to see the rework. I'm excited to play it with you guys because, like I said, I haven't played it in since CC Summit, which was May this year. So, I think we need to all keep our minds open coming into the playtests of it and just give it a go when it comes out. I know I'll definitely be streaming it when it comes. Are they going to stop the unavoidable 1K drops? I mean, torpedo activation time is torpedo activation time. If there's room to get the drop-off, you can get the drop-off sort of thing. Not really sure how to answer that one. If I would make a good politician, no, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't.
Politics are different from public speaking.
Yeah, I can public speak. I did public speaking in high school. Anyway, so key uses, we're going to want to try and use these islands in here to protect the center zone and our broadside, essentially, is what we're going to go for this particular round. Obviously, there's something in B. This is just a blind fire based on this circle indicator on the minimap, just to try and see if I could get sneaky on the York. By sitting in this position, we can also act as like a wee bit of an awkward anti-air buffer for the team as planes kind of fly closer into this cap. Okay, so we got this York moving in. There's something over here that is spotting me. I think it's probably a DD. It's always those pesky DDs. But yeah, the arc on this ship is very much high enough that you can shoot over a lot of these like smaller trivial islands and still remain quite safe. You just, again, you want to be watching for what can possibly be shooting at you and what possibly has incoming shots on you. For example, that rock just blocked me because the York doesn't have as high of an arc as what I do. I am plane detected, not really sure what's aimed at me though. I'm just gonna keep kind of attempting to chip away at this York, keep setting him on fire, keep getting him reset in that cap. DD over that way. I'm just waiting for that blap shot coming in from a mystery battleship from miles away, you know? But I mean, again, guys, we're going to try and prove the concept that just because you're bottom tier doesn't mean you're bottom of the list. You can play very well in a high-tier game being bottom tier if you're playing to the strength of your ships and you're playing the correct positions for your ship. It's just a matter of working out what are the characteristics of your ship and what you can do to kind of capitalize on that. And someone else took my target then. So right now, high arc. I can get over these mountains and shoot at them while others can't shoot back at me. So again, we're going to try and utilize that with this Graf Spade. But guys, if you have any tips of your own about playing the Galissonniere, make sure you share them in chat, and we'll see if we can talk about them as well. Normally I wouldn't let that comment slide, Amenhir, but it's actually pretty funny, so you can have that one. Again, we're just trying to be sneaky. We're trying to stay in our advantageous positions, which is going to be behind islands, and not overextending into an enemy that, being at the lower tier, we can't do much to. That was bad aim on my part. Anyway. Okay, guys, we do have a small alert at the moment, and I will ask for clarification on this, but the ticketing system may be having some issues at the moment, is what I'm hearing from our support. Make sure, just hold tight and we'll give you more information as and when that comes back up if you are looking to submit tickets about anything related to the game. Just a heads up that it is experiencing some small issues at ATM. Otherwise known as at the moment. I have a habit of acronyming everything that doesn't need to be acronymed. Thanks, why? Why what? What made me... okay, we're good. Oh, okay, I see.
So yes, our ticket system is down. I'm putting a link into all of the chats as to what's going on.
Ticket system's down, guys. Is it every region? Well, I guess it would be, right?
Yes.
Yes. Have I tested the Darling? I have not. Just had my spotter play out, took a pot shot. Yeah, that's okay, High Clarity. I understand how it is. You just don't like me. No big deal. I can get past it. I can get past it. My poor little DeGrasse. Stats are even worse now. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's put a ticket in for the ticket manager. Guys, don't do that. Don't send in tickets saying the ticket system is down. We are aware they are working on that. We'll give you an update as soon as we know that it's back up. Do you think adding British battle cruisers like Repulse or Renowned? We think about adding every ship, but a lot goes into a decision before a ship makes it into the game. We have to consider, does it match the time period of the game? Do we have enough historical data to place it off? How is it going to work in terms of balance with the other ships we currently have in game? Do we have a need for that style of ship at the moment? Is it going to form part of a tech tree? Is it going to be a standalone premium? There's lots of factors that go into whether ships make it into the game or not. And just because it might not be in the game yet doesn't mean it won't be over time. So when you guys ask us for particular ships, please consider those factors, and also the factor of it does take development a long time to actually produce a ship in terms of getting the historical data, making sure it's looking historically accurate, ensuring that the modeling is correct, and then again making sure that like we don't have turrets doing 360s. So just because you want a ship in the game doesn't mean you can snap our fingers and get it done ASAP. I'm really good at taking those weird citadels. So again, guys, that is why you don't just randomly sit broadside to battleships, etc. Because as a French cruiser, you're going to take those hits and you're going to take them heavy. Okay, so they have a heavy force, obviously down at the A area. They pushed a lot of ships down that way. How about the HMS Sydney? If the HMS Sydney comes out, I'm going to be a happy girl. But again, never say never to ships, so long as they're within the correct historical period of the game, which is, for those who don't know, we try to pick our content between, like the earliest 20th century, so kind of the World War I, World War II era, if you will. How am I going to play this? I kind of feel like going down this outside edge. Don't necessarily want to push in here because the big battleships over there can just kind of pop at me, if you will, but we'll push over this way. kind of see if we can do something over here, you know? Amagi's aimed at me. Gonna go narrow. Wait, no, it's not the Amagi, it's something else. It's probably in the North Carolina behind me. So that being said, I'm going to speed up and try and get it so that this island is going to block me from the North Carolina. No, it was the Amagi. I lied. Again, making sure you're using your angling to your advantage as much as possible. I'm going to go dark for a second. Just because obviously it's not particularly safe me being broadside as I shoot the Amagi. But now I'm sighted anyway. Again, we want to try and work on our angling so we're not sitting broadside. Firing this grab spare, which is good. Amagi fires, we're going to turn in and slow and avoid his shots. That's a very strong tactic. Any cruiser does well with WASD hacking, but particularly the Galissonniere, and that is one area in which, you know, having that... I'm going to go hit the defensive fire.
Anti-aircraft gun. Full alert. Torpedoes dead ahead.
Having the propulsion boost is probably more beneficial in areas kind of like this when you are using a more WASD maneuvement. I'm trying to play more of an island hugging and defensive position over what I am trying to play a maneuverability one, if you will. Ow. So I'm going to use the time of which the Amagi's healing, sorry, reloading to rotate my ship 100%. Go ahead and use that. So now that I've turned back away from the Amagi, I'm re-angled again, which is good. That kind of hurt though.
Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes to port.
Didn't manage to kill the Hatsuharu. Owies. Trying to sneak into here a little bit. And now we are undetected. Oh man! Right as I go undetected into the tail. That was unfortunate. Did do a decent amount of damage at 61 in a tier 6 game in a tier 8, 9, 10 game. Oh, sorry, not 9, 10. Tier 7, 8 game. I was the bottom. I was the small fish. I'm overextending. My team was too hard back. And unfortunately, losing that DD and losing that smoke there kind of hurt. Jojo the Coyote, I mean, I'm playing a ship I'm not comfortable in. I mean, I'm not claiming to be the best at the Galissonniere now. Give me a Haknu and we're good to go. Anyway. Can't seem to get them. I've gotten 3 of the missions at this point, so I've been quite lucky. What would you change about the HMS Perth to make a HMS Sydney? Just make sure it's not the exact Perth clone. Maybe change one of the consumables. Maybe get rid of, like, the, maybe swap this out for something else. Like a, I was gonna say a torp reload booster, but no, that makes it a Hung Hei. Anyway. Oh, sweet! And guys, we also have See You in the chat over on Facebook. If you are from our LATAM community and you would like to hang out and talk with her, she will be in there. We're going to keep swapping back between the Legolas and the Digras today, I think is the better movement. Perth needs better anti-air. Well, if you want a better I could imagine like an anti-air Perth, where instead of having a spotter plane and Hydra, where you have an anti-air build, but you still have the smoke. That would be kind of cool. Chasing an Amagi, I was trying to strategically run away from the Amagi. It just didn't quite work out that way. You know? Just didn't quite work out that way. Not everything always goes the way you want it to. We will be playing, we'll play at the PTS on Monday. We didn't have it installed on this computer in time, and unfortunately, we do have the internet going down here at the office in a little while, so it wasn't practical to do it today, unfortunately. Use Midway. Not today, Alexander. If you'd like to see us play the Midway, make sure you come back on like Mondays or Wednesdays. We will typically play a little bit more all over the place in terms of ships. Any chance that the Hydra's going to be available again with a Canadian flag? In terms of whenever we re-release ships and stuff along those lines, we never announce it ahead of time. You just have to keep an eye on the protocols for your server and keep an eye on any events that might relate to the ship is one thing I would say. Because you never know what's gonna come.
So, Fem.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure CU can translate this.
Yes.
But Roberto Carlos wants to know how to change your reticle to what yours is.
Okay. What you do is you hit escape. You go into settings. You hit controls. Select crosshair. Static. Number 7, and then you hit it, and then you hit close, and then you hit OK, and then you have it.
So CU should be able to translate that for our people over on Facebook.
Sounds good. That's why I didn't do the song, because it would have been a little bit harder for CU to translate my song. Okay, using our detection circles all around here. Cup of soup. I would recommend refreshing it. Where's the song? Oh no, the reload song has become a thing, tragic. Sorry, the reticle song.
I blame you.
The reticle song isn't even that good, man.
You just need to, like, finalize it. Make it consistent.
Yeah, it's never gonna be consistent because my memory's not that good.
You can do it, I believe in you.
Okay, with being aimed at 3 times, we're gonna actually move out of here. There's a lot more ships over here than what I had initially anticipated, and we're not a strong enough ship to really take on that many ships and live to tell the tale, you know. Full video production number for the reticle song, hey? Be kind of funny, but don't think that's on content's draw card at the moment, guys. Just throwing it out there. Would be kind of funny though, but I think they'd be like, we don't understand this. So we do have a cool YouTube video that's coming out, I think early next week, I want to say, that you can definitely, well, that I had a hand in suggesting the content of said video. I think it's quite funny. Okay. Okay, trying to rotate back around so I can get my 3rd turret in that general area, and we're gonna swap it to the Conco. And my guns are out of sync now too. Okay, 45 seconds left on the smoke cloud. Trying to look. Wow, they had a kamikaze, guys. It's one thing you have to be very mindful on standard battles is a ship just kind of YOLO charging down the middle. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops, wrong button. I wanted to go ahead and put my plane up just for additional spotting. But apparently I wanted speed boost as well. Just to be on the safe side, man. Okay. The smoke's about to finish up, so what we're going to do is we're going to actually rotate around this island and get into a better position to kite these guys as they move in. Who's that odd screen? On screen? Hi, my name is Femennenly. I'm one of the North American community coordinators. I'm joined here by Tragic Loss, our streaming tech in the background. She's hanging out with us, making sure nothing catches on fire in terms of the stream. This voice actor, I'm using the Dasha Commander. So she's the French Dashan, wow. She's the French Dasha Commander with the Russian voice mod. Oh my gosh, we got there. Do I play on Europe? Typically not that often. Sometimes on my own stream. But not at work. Anyway. Moving on in. Moving on in. Okay. So obviously with our 2 battleships and 2 cruisers moving in this way, just had to be a little bit more cautious, particularly with, you know, 2 squishy cruisers in the way of the Fiji and myself. It just wasn't a great idea. No poise. No poise. Anyway, let's try and get back into the game now, because we have been kind of forced back out of the map, and we want to try and get back into it. Dude, I'm gonna make Poya a timeout word. I can do it. I have the account information. You said you play CVs, and I'm only getting better with CVs for Japan. Hey, nice, Jennifer. Japanese CVs are my favorite to play. It's what I have a lot of games clocked in. Okay, Acosta right in front of us. We're gonna start focusing on him. Gotta be careful of putting our broad to the Bayern, which is over here now. So we're gonna wait until we get this rock between us and the Bayern before we go after the Acosta. Yeah, Casta. What is my username? Femennenly. Femennenly.
Hey, Ben.
Yeah.
You have your name right under you.
Oh yeah, it's here.
I feel like you forget that all the time.
I probably do. That's probably a pretty accurate assessment. 3, the USS Otago? Nothing's wrong with the well, the Otago isn't a USS Otago. It's a Japanese ship, so it's not USS.
It's IJN.
That's the one. Really, Leander? Thanks for helping, man. So we're gonna use this. Well, we're gonna try and roll back so we can use the high arc of this. Oh. Hold on. Let's try this again. And now he goes dark, naturally. Okay. He's being too squirrely. Here we go. We'll start working on the Congo. They're actually pretty heavy focused on the Fiji, so I might just try and be like... Oh, massive island in front of you there, Fem. Are there any news about ship crews? What about ship crews? We already have commanders. Is that not good enough for you people? Are you talking closer to like the World of Tanks system? You like my purple hair and energy? Thank you. My energy is derived from my purple hair, so the less purple my hair gets, the less energy I have. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. That sounds believable, right? How much butter do I need to spread for a freebie? I don't control the freebies. I literally have no ability to send out freebies when I stream.
Whoa.
What?
That wasn't me.
What happened?
Nothing. I didn't spam.
Hashtag Trojic's fault. Hashtag Trojic mistake.
Wasn't me.
I feel like it was you.
It was the stream deck.
AKA, it was you. Speeding up, trying to get away from this. I'm not good at cruises without smoke. I'm not good at them, guys.
Yes, I do also play World of Warships.
Who's behind World of Warships? That's going to be Tragic Loss, who is our stream tech. She does play World of Warships. Her ING is a Tragic Loss. I finally worked it out. Your username is Tragic Loss. I should get an account that's called Direct Response, so it can be TLDR.
Oh my god. Yeah, that would be funny, actually.
Do I like this ship? Not particularly this one. I'm kind of playing it because I got killed in my other ship. But it's okay. It's a little slow. Why is there only one dynamic reticle? Because dynamics were introduced after the static ones, and there are only one was made at the time, and we weren't sure whether the community would like it and or use it, so it wasn't worth developing loads of them if they weren't going to be used, if you know what I mean. I'm not playing this ship right today. Bum, bum, bum. I'm also really, really hot. We're gonna speed boost here to avoid that. We're gonna try and get back out at range and just shoot at range because we did a lot better when we were doing that before. And try and keep ourselves angled to everything else, you know? Somehow. Just survive somehow, man. Watch the incoming shots. But the issue is right now, if I'm broad to one set... Sorry, if I'm narrow to one set, I'm broad to the other set. Okay, there we go. Just keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Just keep wiggling. Okay, so the Bayern's on permafire at the moment. So... what we might try and do is go center. Go this way. Yeah, use my speed and maneuverability. You're a Frenchie, man! Get it together, Frenchie. Okay. We're getting a roll on. We're gonna go do what they did to us, which is charge their cap. We have enough ships back at our cap to help defend that if I can go get in their cap, that it's gonna end up being pretty obnoxious for them, pretty much. He's tagging me to go down there? Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Because we've got like a good opportunity. It doesn't matter if they've got two ships in our cap, as long as we've got ships there defending it, whereas they don't have any ships defending their cap at the moment. So it's actually like an opportune location, or sorry, it's an opportune opportunity for us to go ahead and get ourselves in there. If I can aim. Big if. Trying to get over there. Not good. We only have the Jean-Way there now. Using the island as a bit of cover. Trying to get my detectability to go back down. There it goes. Come on, little boat! Let's go faster. Again, our aim is to get into their cap and start capping them out. Because if we can manage to do that, then we... so long as the Jean-Way is able to keep resetting, we can cap this out and win that way. You know? French puns, go! We're gonna go ahead and back it out of this? I don't know. I'm not... I don't have the puns right now. I ain't feeling very punny. The North America stream, we tend to stream 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central Daylight Time. That is Central Daylight Time, America time. And we are here, typically, our typical streaming schedule is Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays? Yeah, Fridays. So I was like, what's the last day?
Hey, Caitlin.
Yeah?
Would you say that you're feeling under the weather?
I am feeling very under the weather. So ultimately, like, we just have to hide. If we hide, then we win. Oh, this is a very vibrant horn in the scheme of things.
It's vibrant.
Yeah.
It's a good word for it.
It's vibrant. So I really need to stay in cap, but I am already detected.
В режиме. До конца боя осталось 5 минут.
Seven, 6. If no one shoots at me, we're good. 3, 2, 1. Hey! Got it! Didn't help. Got the capture. Went down the middle. Didn't get shot. It counts. Does your horn give away your position to the enemy? No. I mean, I didn't play well in terms of doing damage, but I helped cap and I helped win the game. It still counts, man. Not gonna be playing divisions at the moment, guys. Thank you for inviting me regardlessly. Going back to our ship of the day, the Galissonniere, or however I pronounce it incorrectly. That dance dough? Yeah, that dance dough. But what do we have going on next week in terms of streams, Tragic?
Wait, what?
What do we have in terms of streams next week? What fun things are we doing on stream?
Ooh, what are we doing next week?
I don't actually know off the top of my head, that's why I'm asking you.
We have Naval News Night on Monday.
Naval News Night on Monday! Come around for the latest news and all the gossip you need to know about your favorite World of Warships.
As usual.
As usual.
And then Wednesday we have Division Day with question mark.
And then on Wednesday you can go ahead and come on in and division with myself and question mark, who I don't know who that's going to be yet. It's probably just going to end up being just me.
And then on Friday we have History on the High Seas.
History on the high seas, you say? What sort of history is sailing on our high seas on Friday?
Oh, Battle of Leyte Gulf.
The Battle of Leyte Gulf. Who can tell in 25 words or less what the Battle of Leyte Gulf is about? Go ahead, go for it.
The Battle of Leyte Gulf.
Yeah.
Done it.
Well, yeah, the details of it.
It's a battle in Leyte Gulf. You asked.
Tragic, you're not included in this.
Oh.
Did it end early? I'm pretty sure it's... Don't know, actually. It was a battle in a gulf between boats, probably. US versus Japan, Musashi died, USA won. A bunch of ships were there. Escort carriers and destroyers thought of a force of battleships and cruisers. Can we address super containers? What's about super containers, Sterling? What would you like to address regarding them? Because I'm pretty sure you don't want to address a letter to them. People got wrecked, ship got hurt. Fair enough. Halsey done goofed. Old US BB got revenge. Japanese fleet wimped out because of US... Okay. Largest naval battle of World War W2. USN broke the back of IJN. I like some of these answers. Leyte, Philippines, yes. Yes.
Can I address the fact that you said World War W2? Did World War try to fill out a W2 for their taxes? You tried.
5,000 games, yes. I have 14,000. That's why we can't have nice things, because Tragic just decides to ruin them.
No, I just like to point out things for people to hear.
Is that like a version of World War II from Fem's Planet? Yeah, probably. First battle where kamikazes were used. I didn't know that. It's been a year since I've had any super containers. Unfortunately, it seems like RNGesus is just not on your side. There's no metric or stat we use for determining who gets super containers. It is completely random and it's not something we have any influence over, I'm sorry. But hey, recently on the anniversary event, if you had any tier 10 battles, any tier 10 ships, you should have been able to get some super containers from that. But that's rough. What you need to do, Sterling, is come to our office, sit at this computer, I should say, and play and select your containers from here, because this is the best computer in the office for getting super containers we've discovered. Not worth shooting at that. Gajamaja. Oh, it's the fighters behind us that are spotting us. Yeah, this computer, since I've been here, which is 4 months, has given me like 5 super containers, I think. Something incredible like that. It's also given me 2 ship missions for the new Royal Navy DDs.
You just have great RNG.
You should have great RNG?
Great.
Great?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're a little blessed.
I'm a little blessed. Does the Galissonniere have good anti-air? It's got good self-defense anti-air. It doesn't have the longest range on its anti-air, so it's definitely more of a personal anti-air than what it is for protecting a fleet. WoW's Legends close. It's still in closed alpha, I believe. I don't have any information further on that, but if you check out WoW's Legends on their social media and elements such as that, you should be able to find more information there. I've got really good flag RNG for super containers. Really good flag RNG, but that's just me.
Calvin Murica asks, does La Galissonniere have good AA?
I already answered that.
Oh. Well, never mind then.
I said it's very much got a anti-air bubble that's good for itself, but not necessarily good for protecting its allies, and then its allies are like right next to it. Like giving it the old college cuddle.
Given some pink text in chat.
Yeah, given some pink text. Put in the love note out in pink, yeah. So guys, I know I haven't done a whole lot this game. I'm in a bad position to do so. Still in a bad position trying to do stuff.
Doug JB put it in a good way. Stay away from me versus leave my friends alone.
Yes, very much. Stay away from me instead of leave my friends alone. Perfect assessment of what the Legal's anti-air is like.
Don't you ever talk to me or my son ever again? You know that meme?
No.
Really?
No.
Aww.
Can I kill still Fuso for 300 odd health? Yes, I can.
Kill secure.
I helped. Confirmed. It counts. What will happen to the British destroyers in my port when the line is released? So, the British destroyers, when their line is released, you will start the line from whichever one you have. So, for example, if you have the Tier 5 and the Tier 8 missions, you'll already have those ones unlocked in the tech tree. And then you can proceed from there to unlock the rest of them, or just proceed up the line from Tier 8 if you want. Don't ask me where I read that, guys. I don't know. Because I'm that sort of player today.
No 2 for you released a Zoopy sales video.
Hey! Thank you, Zoopy Zoops. That was very kind of you to release that. Following on from his stream the other day.
Secure to kill, Jason Lewis. Secure to kill.
No, I'm pretty sure I stole that one, to be honest.
Secure.
I mean, if you want to sing my praises, we'll go with secure.
This is a team game, then.
Okay. So I'm doing a really bad job of dodging. I think I feel like I should just raise my white flag and call it a day. No, but we're slowly working on this Mermanx. We need to start getting a little bit more wiggly with it, if you will. Dodge some more of his shells, because we're kind of not doing the best job of that at the moment, where we should be. Okay, here we go. Going down. But yeah, we just kind of picked this ship. What? Okay, there's a question for you guys. I do have a few sea trials open next month. That I haven't picked a ship for. What ship would you like to see have a sea trials?
That we haven't done one on.
That we haven't done one on yet. We've done quite a few of them at this point. So let me know, because that's something I would actually be interested in, because half the time it's just me looking at my port and being like, well, I guess I can play that one for 2 hours. Sometimes it's ships I like we did the Perth. We're not doing the Hider.
Do you want to know which ones we've done? Because I can list them.
I have a rough idea which ones we've done off the top of my head.
And then chat.
Oh, yeah. Tell chat.
So we've done Cossack, Texas, Dunkirk, T-61,
That was a fun one.
Raja Maja,
I wasn't.
9 de Julio,
Did well in the new way we did Julio one.
Ryoju, Atlanta, Tirpitz, Massachusetts,
Yep.
and that's all.
Let's pick a ship. Probably one that I have half an idea how to play. Usually goes down better.
Some are saying Hood.
Hood?
Uh,
Tier 7, Tier 7, British cruise, battleship.
yeah.
Our team has taken the lead.
Huang He,
The Hong Mei. I don't play the Hong Mei
Horse.
too well.
Belfast. Actually, Fem, you have really bad stats in the Belfast.
I know, I'm not good at it. I overextend too much. Like, is anyone surprised here?
No, not really.
Enemy cruiser.
Try to pick not DDs, guys.
Unless it's the Mahan. We're really good at the
Yeah.
Mahan for some reason.
I don't know.
Did you say I don't know? I'm good at the Mahan.
Okay. Charm Horse so far seems to be popular.
The shiny horse?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Krispy Kreme as well.
I don't think I have a
No,
Krispy
we've
Kreme.
already done Atlanta.
Yeah, we've done the Atlanta.
And we've already done Dunkirk.
Done Dunkirk.
Someone asked Perth.
Done Perth. Pretty sure we've done. Have we done Perth?
No.
We haven't done a Perth?
No, but you play it often enough.
Yeah, we've kind of done an internal Perth.
Yeah.
Perth by association. Sea trials by association, I should say. He moved down.
I'm gonna say you should do the Shard.
The Scharnhorst?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do the hey, I got a torpedo off! Okay, so this Colorado's actually in reverse at the moment. Maybe we do a Perth and maybe we do a Scharnhorst.
Perth, Scharnhorst, and Hood.
Perth, Scharnhorst, Hood. Okay, we can do those. Remind me tomorrow. Monday.
Do you prefer open water Atlanta or island?
Island Atlanta. Considering how often I get nuked in cruises,
Yeah.
you think I can really survive in open water?
Alright,
Yes.
so, if I think next month has at least 4 Fridays?
Well, yes, next month does have lots of Fridays.
Okay. Let's see how many sea trials.
I think there's 2.
2.
I think one of them's already planned, though, for a special ship.
Okay.
Which server do I play? I do play the North American, as I am North American stuff, yes.
Oh, hey Fem.
Yeah.
Next month, you and I are also doing Division Day.
Yes, we are having no, we're not. That's a U Division Day.
Oh!
That's that
just
week I
me.
was gone. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you guys get a whole day of Tragic to yourself. I will not be at the office.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Oh,
Alright, so there's one sea trials on the 19th.
no, I think, wait, 19th of next month?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Okay, yeah, if that one's a question mark, then yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you guys get one with Tragic alone, no fem. Will you be doing that one day? Yes, we do have a Halloween event that is going to be on Halloween.
So we do have a schedule that's underneath the Twitch page, so if you guys want to check that out, you can. Unfortunately, we don't have our schedule posted anywhere else currently, but we'll try and get that sorted out as soon as we can.
Yeah. So guys, this was actually one of the maps that recently got tweaked in this last update. You can see it is very much more symmetrical between the EF line now, with this major island now broken up, so you're not having that stupid AA cruiser that sits in that nook anymore. I hated that AA cruiser that sat in that nook.
Only when playing CVs.
Yeah. But we're also we'll also have to decide on what my costume is going to be for Halloween this year.
A torpedo.
I mean, that's just not going to show well on camera. If you know what I mean, guys. Tragic's just realized.
Yeah. No.
It's the same reason I don't show torpedoes on stream.
Okay, fair.
Okay, fair. Goes Dasha? Which version of Dasha, though? There's so many Dashas out there.
All of them.
I can't do like a multilingual Dasha.
Yes? Just wear a bunch of flags.
Just wear a bunch of flags.
Yeah.
And wearing a bunch of flags is somehow representative. I can't say that word. Representative of Dasha.
Yes.
I don't think that's quite right.
No.
Sorry, guys. Okay, so we're gonna pull into this position and take a look around. I mean, we were talking about it in the Alphas the other day, and we were like, oh, we could do Rosie the Riveter. What?
Or Kitty Purr first.
I'll dress up as a cat? I do like cats, but I can't imagine wearing like a onesie in this office.
The Shadow says, go as Tragic Claws.
Yeah, Tragic dresses as me and I dress as Tragic. That'd actually be kind of funny. Just kind of funny.
It would literally just be like me putting on a bandana.
We'd have to get you a purple wig.
Oh yeah.
And I'd have to get like a short hair wig, otherwise it wouldn't work.
Or, you know, you can cut off your hair.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that. I'm trying to grow my hair out, not cut it off shorter.
You could go as Nemo. Like Finding Nemo. Go as a potato.
I mean, preferably I prefer not to break any copyright sorts of things, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. You're right. Zombie pirate.
Zombie pirate, eh? Reminds me of a book I read when I was a kid. Zombie bums from Uranus.
Onesie.
Huh?
Shadow called my onesie a lizard.
It's not a lizard.
It's a dinosaur.
It's a dinosaur. Dress up as blue hair. Because in it, blue edition. Sorry guys, I know we're kind of going off topic. We've had a long week here. We've had lots of really big events. We've been planning out for Anaheim. And we are cautious of our network is going down pretty soon. So
Yeah.
we're just prepping a few things. We will probably have to end off the stream early tonight because we are seeing some people moving around getting ready to do that at this stage.
Yeah. We're actually probably gonna have to end it after this battle.
Okay, that's fine. We can do that. But that's okay. We kind of just had a nice chill day. We'll be back full power, full force, full energy on Monday, that's for sure. So don't even worry about it, man. Okay. I'm trying to like do some... I mean, majority of their team has pushed into the center like 6-7 lines. So what I'm trying to do is get around on the flank with the rest of my team here. The Kagero's still out in front of me somewhere, but I think with my higher arcing shells, I don't think the Mogami or the Nuremberg can shoot back at me. But hey, at least they do network maintenance on a Friday. Have I ever called 911? I haven't. Because it's triple O in Australia. Fem.
Alright.
Alright, calm down.
Calm yourself.
Settle down.
Chill. Oh, no. Mesmerda, our internal office network is going down.
Our office is not going to have internet here soon.
Very soon.
Because they're taking it down for maintenance. Servers and all the games are still going to be up. All we're saying is like, we will not have internet access at our office, which means we need to finish the stream before that happens.
Yeah. Our stream will be going down soon. Because we won't have internet.
Hey, like the glove.
Ouch.
What?
Mesmerda says no one cares about you guys.
What do you mean no one cares about us? We care about us.
I care about you, fam.
I care about you, Tragic. Therefore, therefore we are 100% covered in the scheme of things. Okay. Can I please get another fire on the Nuremberg or miss it completely? No, we just take out its back gun. Back gun is not his best gun. Yeah, no, but it's okay. It's Friday here. It's end of office day, so it's all good. And
Tragic day when? On the 19th of next month.
19th of October, so in about, it's not next Wednesday, but maybe the Wednesday after. Or the Wednesday after that.
2 Fridays from now. No, sorry, 3 Fridays from now.
Seriously?
The 19th is a Friday.
It shouldn't be. That should be a Wednesday.
No?
Did I schedule it wrong?
No?
Because we don't do division days on Fridays. Cammy's doing the division day when I'm gone.
Am I really? Wait. Oh, sorry. I did a dingus. It's on the 10th. Which is why. I don't know how I did that. It's on the 10th of next month. Which is a Wednesday.
I was about to say, dude, I know my streaming calendar pretty well. And I don't remember having a division day on a Friday.
It's okay, I just can't read.
The enemy team has taken
Oh man, my team has not done well. So we're a little distracted by what's happening in the office behind us right now. That's the excuse we're gonna use, right, Traj?
Yeah. Also, reload booster, says everyone.
Oh yeah, right. I gotta see him again though. Oh dude, I just hit it. I didn't mean to.
Hey, fam.
Hey, what?
What does Y do?
That would be your speed boost. Which I probably should have hit sooner. Yeah, this is... today has been Sea Trials. How not to play the Galissonniere.
How not to hit your reload boost.
Yeah, how not to use reload booster. You know? It's okay, guys. We all have our down days. This is a down day for me, and that's okay. You know? I'm human too. Yeah, I'm not gonna chase the CAG. Oh man. Yeah, it's just a chill Friday, guys. You're human. I'm a robot. Beep boop. I'm a butt.
Are we human?
Or are we dancers? And we're gonna try and move back in. I'm trying to move back in. I mean, ultimately with our team half dead predominantly, and our team's so spread over the map, it's probably not gonna look right. Fem is more CB than human? Yes. I would say that's actually a probably more accurate assessment. Ooh, someone gonna go hit on the Massachusetts over here. Good on them. Thought you were pleasure cruising? I mean, I was thinking about it. I was thinking about taking a cruise. Weather seemed nice. It's not too hot anymore. Maybe go down to the Caribbean. Sorry, the Caribbean. Okay. Just trying to get some shots on the Cleveland, who's WASDing very well. We're gonna try and help here. We're gonna try and do a little bit of something. A little fire in his nose. Can't... Okay, no, he is in reverse at the moment. Okay. I mean, that's not... I mean, like, we're... Yeah, we're not in the best position here. Yeah. We secured that. We helped.
enemy cruiser sunk.
I was a contributing factor of this victory. Sorry, of this destruction.
Defeat.
Hey, Planko, how are you doing? It's good to see you.
Engine boost deactivated.
Yeah, I was definitely a contributing factor of why we lost for this one.
Yes.
There's no question in my mind about that. Oh, good laughter. Hey, look, guys, I remember to use my reload booster.
Yay!
Oh, I stopped moving. I'm excited to try and maybe finish that Nuremberg at least.
Hey, Fem.
Yeah.
Doug JB says you're a Brit-Strelican?
Yeah, I'm a Brit Strelican.
Almost sounds like pelican.
Does a bit. I mean, I can be a pelican if that's what you need me to be. I can be your pelican, yeah. I can eat all the fish.
Please don't eat silverfish. Those are torpedoes.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. Oh, my rod's out.
Engine boost activated. Problem torpedoes astern.
No, go away, cog. Oh, that works too. Well, I'm sorry, guys. It wasn't the best sea trials we've ever had. Not by far a fair margin. Apparently, it just wasn't my day today. But, pelican mode, go. But thank you anyway for coming and hanging out. We are going to call the stream early because we do have the office's internet is going down. Don't worry, guys. Of course, all the servers for World of Warships will be remaining up. But we're just going to call it early today because we don't want to get hit off by the servers going down here at work. Anyway, guys, I hope you've had fun. We'll catch you Monday for Naval News Night. And beyond that, happy sailing, and we'll see you on the high seas soon.